If you're a real Warriors fan living in the US, this video is for you. From coast to coast, America is buzzing after last night's game. Steph Curry just reminded the whole country why he runs the West. What if I told you that one of the biggest storylines of the NBA offseason just took another shocking turn? Warriors fans everywhere were buzzing with excitement when whispers started swirling that Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in basketball history, could potentially make a return to Golden State. The idea of Durant reuniting with Stephen Curry, the Splash brother who changed the game forever, felt like destiny calling once again. But here's the twist: Durant has officially shut the door on that possibility. Yes, Kevin Durant has rejected the opportunity to play alongside Curry again, leaving Warriors Nation stunned and asking the same question: why? For years, the idea of Durant's return has hovered like a storm cloud over the league. Ever since his dramatic exit in 2019, fans and analysts have speculated whether he would ever consider teaming up with Curry and Draymond Green again. The duo of Curry and Durant was nothing short of unstoppable, winning 2 championships and dominating the NBA in a way few teams have ever done. Their chemistry on the court was undeniable. Curry's gravity stretched defenses to their limits, while Durant's mid-range artistry and lethal scoring gave Golden State the perfect 1-2 punch. But now, instead of writing another chapter in that dynasty, Durant is making it crystal clear that the past is the past. Reports from multiple NBA insiders suggest that Golden State did, in fact, explore the idea of bringing Durant back. The front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr. and owner Joe Lacob, understands that Curry is in the twilight years of his career. If the Warriors want to squeeze another championship out of this aging roster, they need another superstar. And who better than Durant, who already knows the system, already has chemistry with the core, and already has championship banners hanging in the Chase Center? It seemed perfect. Yet Durant himself reportedly balked at the idea, stating through close sources that he has no interest in returning to Golden State. So let's break this down. Why would Durant turn down the chance to win more championships with Curry? One reason is legacy. When Durant joined the Warriors back in 2016, the basketball world exploded. Critics claimed he took the easy way out, joining a 73-win team that had just beaten him in the Western Conference Finals. Despite his Finals MVPs and incredible performances, those 2 championships never silenced the critics. In fact, some argue that those titles are discounted compared to championships won elsewhere. Durant knows this. And by returning to the Warriors now, he risks reopening that same criticism. He doesn't want his career to be defined solely by his time riding alongside Curry's greatness. He wants to prove, once and for all, that he can lead a team to the top on his own terms. Another factor? The current state of Golden State. This isn't the same dynasty Durant left in 2019. Klay Thompson is gone. Draymond Green has shown signs of slowing down, both physically and emotionally. The young guys like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and Brandon Podziemski are talented, but they're still unproven when it comes to carrying a team deep into the playoffs. Durant might look at this roster and see more instability than promise. Why attach himself to a situation that might not even guarantee him a finals run, especially in a loaded Western Conference with teams like Denver, Minnesota, Oklahoma City, and Dallas standing in the way? And then, of course, there's the relationship aspect. Let's not forget Durant's exit from Golden State wasn't exactly smooth. He clashed with Draymond Green during that infamous on-court argument against the Clippers. He often felt underappreciated, as if the Warriors fans never fully embraced him as their guy the way they did Curry. Even after delivering 2 championships, he was always seen as a temporary piece of the puzzle, not the heart and soul of the dynasty. Do we really think Durant wants to return to a place where he once felt like an outsider? Probably not. But here's the bigger picture: Durant's rejection leaves the Warriors scrambling for answers. Curry is 37 years old, and time is running out. The front office knows they can't waste what could be Curry's final prime seasons. The failed pursuit of Durant signals desperation, but also determination. Golden State will continue to explore blockbuster trades. Names like Jimmy Butler, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and even LeBron James have all been linked in wild rumors. The Warriors are looking for their next big move. And while Durant might not be the answer, the rejection has only intensified the urgency. For Warriors fans, this news stings. The dream of seeing Curry and Durant together again, lighting up Chase Center and terrorizing defenses, is now officially dead. But perhaps, deep down, this is the closure the franchise needed. Durant isn't coming back. The dynasty of the past cannot be recreated. Instead, it's time to build something new. Whether that means fully investing in young stars like Kuminga and Podziemski, or making a massive trade for another superstar, the Warriors must adapt. Because Curry deserves a chance to compete for one more ring, and Durant's decision forces Golden State to face reality. But let's also flip this around and look at Durant's side. Where does he go from here? He's currently with the Phoenix Suns, alongside Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. That experiment hasn't exactly gone smoothly, but Durant seems determined to see it through. He believes that Phoenix can still contend if the pieces fall into place. More importantly, he wants to prove the doubters wrong. He wants to show the world that he doesn't need Curry, he doesn't need the Warriors, and he doesn't need anyone questioning the value of his championships. For Durant, rejecting Golden State isn't just about basketball. It's about pride. It's about identity. It's about controlling the narrative of his own career. And yet, even with that explanation, you can't help but wonder, did Durant just make a mistake? If winning truly is the ultimate goal, wouldn't Golden State have given him the clearest path? Imagine Curry still commanding double teams, opening up the floor for Durant to dominate with his scoring. Imagine the Warriors' ball movement system rejuvenated with Durant's versatility. Imagine the sheer fear opponents would feel facing that duo again. It might have been the perfect basketball marriage. But Durant chose otherwise. This decision also adds another layer to the ongoing debate between Curry and Durant. Who really defined those championship years? Was it Curry's unselfish leadership, or Durant's Finals MVP heroics? By refusing to reunite, Durant is essentially saying, "I don't need Curry to win." It's a bold statement, and one that could either cement his legacy or haunt him if things don't work out in Phoenix or wherever he goes next. For now, the Warriors must regroup. Curry remains their North Star, but without Durant or another superstar joining the fold, the road ahead looks rocky. Fans will continue to dream, to speculate, and to hope for that one big move that reignites the dynasty. But Kevin Durant has made his choice, and it's final. The reunion storyline is over. And so, the NBA landscape shifts once again. The Warriors move forward without Durant. Durant moves forward without Curry. Two legends who once shared the court and redefined what dominance looked like are now walking separate paths. Perhaps destiny will never bring them back together. Perhaps the story was always meant to end in 2019. Either way, one thing is clear: Kevin Durant has spoken, and his rejection of the Warriors changes everything. Because in the end, this isn't just about one player saying no to one team. This is about the harsh truth of the NBA: nothing lasts forever. Dynasties rise, dynasties fall, and sometimes, the past can never be recreated. For Warriors fans, it's time to accept that reality. For Durant, it's time to prove himself once again. And for the rest of us, it's time to watch how this next chapter unfolds.